All right, everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? Huh? How about that? Let's do it. I ask the universe what it wants to tell you. What do you want to tell my viewers? Well, I will tell you. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here where you found Steve Flop Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. It could be near future influence for you if you're finding it right now. Or it could be happening right now all around you. Or it might have just happened. I don't know. There's no time in the energy. But I ask the universe what it wants to tell you. I got a pre-shuffle. I got the surface energy. And don't worry, it's more than 3 cards and a bottom card. You know I clarify whatever needs clarifying. Queen of Cups, crossed by the 6 of Wands. There's a lot of ways I can look at this. I'll just take one. It's Steve's Love Tarot. Somebody feels that right now is the time to tell you that they love you. It's something that they've held on to, the 2 of Pentacles. They've been afraid to tell you, the 4 of Pentacles. But now they're going to tell you, the Knight of Cups, bookending the Queen of Cups. Okay? Could also be somebody feels that now is the time to make you a job offer. It can be that too. 2 of Pentacles, they've been thinking about it and thinking about it. They've been afraid to suggest. Maybe they're poaching you from somewhere. Maybe they want to start a business with you. They've been afraid to tell you what, and now they're going to tell you. Whatever it is, okay? I got nothing negative here in that respect on one side. Now, I can dig for negative. It's always present. You know, they kept this hidden. Okay, and now all of a sudden with the 8 of Wands, they want to tell you, right? These are 2 dark cards. You can see the dark in the background. They've kept these feelings in the dark background here, right? And now all of a sudden they tell you, but I think there could have been a better time. Okay, it's a bit of a bittersweet thing. 5 of Swords. I think that's the kindest I can be here. This person telling you how they feel would have been something you wanted to hear maybe a year ago. It might have been, or if it's a job offer, it doesn't matter. They tell you how they feel, it's a job offer. It might have been something you wanted a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, last Wednesday. I don't know. It's a little bittersweet with the 5 of Swords. Okay? That's all. But there's a lot of love here. It's the most love I can pull from the deck. It's the card the universe gave me to say, here's what I want to tell them about, Steve. Okay. Well, let's do 3 cards and a bottom card. Let's do it. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do something a little extra here. Okay? I'll give you a little extra. Let's do a cut card. Let's do like the cut. The card before the cut. Why the fuck are we here? Okay? It'll tie in with the pre-shuffle like it always does in every reading I do it. Alright? Let's do it, universe. What do you want to tell everybody? That way we get 2 additional shuffles. We get this shuffle plus 1 more. Alright? Let's go. Wow. 2 of Cups. That's why we're here. Somebody's going to tell you something. This at one time was something you desperately wanted. At one time, this is beautiful. Why do I say at one time? That tea in that cup feels old to me. All right? You know, it just does. It just does. My wife said once, you can finish my tea if you want. I assumed she had just been drinking it. I had no idea it had been out on the counter for like 10 hours. You know? It's that kind of tea. It tastes like, the energy tastes like that to me. Well, we got 2 soulmates coming together. I'll take a positive on it. All right, what comes after the cut? Am I right or am I wrong? What do you think? Before I show you the card. Because I talked about old tea, right? Well, you're probably thinking, well, Steve, he don't know what he's talking about. Right? Okay. It's fine. It's a hangman. It's been hanging around a while. Would have been something you want. It's like, it is, that is the perfect analogy, that tea. I remember that tea too. That wasn't too long ago. I'll go ahead and finish my tea. I took a sip out of it. Ugh, the fuck is this? Right? Got dust in it. Animals had taken, insects were starting to breed in the fucking shit. I mean, this has been something that's been hanging around a while. And now it's coming. It might have been something you would have liked last Wednesday, a year ago, whatever. I'm just saying. All right. So we just used the cut cards to check the pre-shuffle. The pre-shuffle's right. All right. Here we go. Let's see. What's this here? Something on these cards. Okay. Anyway, it was just a shadow. All right. Let's go. Let's shuffle the deck. 3 cards and a bottom card. Give me a reading on this, universe. What do you want these people to know about this? All right? Besides, I don't like old tea. What do you want these people to know? What's going on? I don't think this is very specific. I think this is for a good number of you. I truly do. I think this is what's going on because the universe, the energy around us is wrapping up old business right now. That's old business. These two soulmates should have come together a while. It's like you're cleaning out a shelf and you find, oh, wow, we should have dealt with this a long time ago. Let's deal with it now. You know? It's what it feels like. That's what the energy's doing. It's a purge energy. So it's not surprising this reading comes up or a reading like it. Should make for an interesting Friday and Saturday readings. You know, the weekly reading and the Friday reading. Should be very interesting. The coming week should be something else. Let me fucking tell you. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. I would love to tell you this is a reconciliation energy off the Ace of Swords. I would love to say it. I think it's a truth delivery. It's like it's like the syringe of Ace of Syringes, right? It's a delivery thing. What's under this? Yeah, the King of Cups. I think this is a shock. Is it a shocking thing? I think it's a little too much to handle all at once. I feel like there's a net sort of a tower energy here, and that this is a child. Children can't really handle the amount of love that might come from like a Queen of Cups kind of a thing, right? I'm not saying you can't handle it. I'm saying from this person, it would be better to get it in small doses than the big dose you're getting. I think somebody spills the beans here. I mean, somebody spills their guts to you. If this is a job thing, it's like they call you in and say, you know, we'd like to work here. We'd like you to work here. We're sorry we didn't call you a year ago. And then somebody goes off and just tells you some crazy story. They start crying. And then the dog died. And then what happened at home? Oh, my God. And my mother got, you know, and you're just like sitting there going, okay, all right, just let me think about it. I'm not interested, kind of. Can I go now? Right? Like that. It's a bit of a much. All right? Somebody's giving you a pretty powerful injection of their feelings here. Let's go. Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Why does it feel like an Ace of Cups? Because it's new love. That's why. A Page of Cups. Wow. But it's a page that feels like an ace. I Freudian slipped Ace of Cups. And I said that this little page here, it's too much. This is something you might want to get in small doses. It feels like a tower type energy around here. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, the Ten of Cups. At one time, it's just, I'm going to clarify because it's all it's saying is this is news to you. Whatever this is, it's news to you. Okay? I love you. It's news to me. It's a little bit shocking. It's a little bit, I could have, maybe you could just tone it down a little. Could have used this in doses rather than just wall at once in one shot. It's something also with these cards here, the outliers, these are red, center, left, right. Something at one time that would have made you very happy. I don't feel like it does right now, and I don't know why, and I'm going to find out. We're not going to worry about this. We're going to worry about these two. Okay, witches. Let's go. Let's talk to Seven of Pentacles here. We're gonna call this Once Upon a Time upright. Okay? So once upon a time, this is something we're gonna time travel. This is the present. Oh, that would have been nice a long time ago. This is the past. This is a long time ago. Whatever that is. It could have been last Wednesday. Right? Doesn't matter. All right. There's no time in the energy, so 5 seconds ago was a long time ago to the universe. Here we go. Oh, man. Oh, God. So we going back in time. We going back in time. Seven of Pentacles. Why is it here? Let's see. Once upon a time. You were obsessed about this. It's the devil. Once upon a time, you had karma with this person or situation. Once upon a time, this was all you could think about. It was all consuming. You were afraid it was going to go away. You were afraid you did something wrong. You were afraid you lost it. You were afraid they would vanish. You were blown away. It'd be any of that. I'm just riffing on the energy. Take what resonates. Discard what doesn't. You were batshit crazy over this at one time. It's because there was some karma attached to it. It probably still is. What's on top? Ace of Cups. I Freudian slipped that Ace of Cups, didn't I? Yeah, there it is. Ace of Cups. Yeah. It's like when When you sell your old car or you trade it in, you bring your old car to the dealership and you trade it in, and it's, you know, it's all dented, it's got dings on the door, scratches, it's got some bird shit on the back of it. There's that divot in the hood where that rock fell on it that one day, right? It paint's all dull, and it at one time it was shiny and new, and you were picking that car up. Now, so much. Back in time, this was all that mattered to you. It was big love. It was shiny and new. Why is that here? Look at that Empress. It was all you felt. It made you feel like a woman, right? Made you feel like a lady. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It brought out this, right? You could be a big burly dude watching me, big old beard and shit, right? You look like me on the other side. I got a big old beard right now, right? You look like that, but you're feeling you're feeling all emotional. It made you all emotional at one time. It was something you really wanted. It could have been. I see Ace of Cups and the Empress. I think a dream, right? It's a dream you had. I get it. I get it. You felt it in your being. You thought it made you. At one time, this was the energy that you learned something from that made you a better person. Maybe brought up your Empress energy, your inner Empress. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to keep going. What else? I'm going to take the Devil out. Yeah. It's all you thought about. Queen of Pentacles. It nurtured your soul. What else? Who is this? Hey, I want to know. Who is this? I'm going to pull a card off of the Ace of Cups and off of the Empress. Okay? And one more crossing card. Why not? All right, so we'll just move that Devil up out of the way. Are we on camera? No, we're not. I keep moving my table. It gets in the way of my guitar shit, so I keep moving it. Alright, here we go. I am surrounded by guitars. Sitting here doing this reading. Alright, here we go. What else? Once upon a time. Yeah, you had a dream about this. It's Ten of Pentacles. Right? You thought this was your future once upon a time. You thought it was. And you were scared to death of losing it. Four of Pentacles there. You held on to this for dear life once upon a time. And now you don't care? Now you're just like, oh, would have been nice. But now I can't. Okay. I mean, you can if you want to. Are you afraid to? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll get there. Four of Swords. Yeah, I said it healed you. Believe it or not, it did. Even if this is a runner that hurt you or something like that, it taught you something about your self-worth, whatever this is. This may have been something you studied for in school, if it's a job and you wanted to be that, but you could never get a job in that field, so you got a job somewhere else. And now this dream job shows up, but it's just bad timing. It could be that. I don't know. What's on top of the Empress? The Hierophant. Look, this was a big deal at one time. This was a big deal at one time. At the very least, once upon a time, whatever this is that's showing back up, changed your life. Okay? It made you a little bit of who you are right now in some way. Okay? But it's a whole lot of, you're sort of, I almost picture Adam Sandler in my head. It's from the Wedding Singer, the album The Wedding Singer, where he's yelling at the Arquette girl. She's wearing his Van Halen t-shirt, and he's yelling at her about her. She's saying she's not interested. It's sort of the opposite of this. And he's yelling at her, this is something you could have told me yesterday, that kind of thing. That sort of a thing like that. It's something you wished would have happened another time. All right? And it might have a tie-in with a Van Halen t-shirt. You know, I would have told her to get the fuck out of that shirt too. All right, the Ten of Cups. Why is it here? Let's talk about it. You know, you almost, when this happens, and it'll happen for some of you. For some of you, it's very small, it's very minor. For others of you, it's a very big deal. You know, this could be something as like you're a runner showing up, and now all of a sudden they say they have feelings for you, or it's you're about to leave a job, and somebody tells you, oh, it's too bad you're leaving. We could have gone out. You know, and you're like, what do you mean we could have gone out? I dreamed about you the whole time I worked here. Now I'm leaving. I'm moving to fucking Ohio, and you're fucking not. And now you're telling me this? You know, like that. It's that kind of energy. It's fine. Shit like this happens all the time. It's one of life's magic moments in a way. It's one of those head scratcher magic moments. I'm pulling on the Ten of Cups. So what's the deal? Why can't we make this a reality now? I don't know that we can't. Well, the Three of Pentacles. You've got other commitments. You've got other things. You can't be, this is something, for some of you, this is something from childhood, right? Like you wanted to be a dancer. Your dream was to be a clog dancer on the carny circuit. I don't know. The county fair circuit. You were going to be the biggest clog dancer around. Going around clog dancing at all the circuits. Oh, it was going to be great. You were going to travel. Going to be a big, big star at the county fair level. Right? But you can't. Now you get a chance to do it. They need you. You're very good at clog dancing. We need you. Esmeralda. Okay. But I can't. That's just a silly dream. I can't do that. I got commitments. I got things going. I can't just take off and be a clog dancer. I got kids. I got things I'm doing. I got other things I want to do now. Why is this showing up now? Why? Right? Why? I don't know. It's just what it is. It's like rain on your wedding day. When you all, it's a free ride when you already paid. None of that is irony, I know, which he gets picked on a lot about it. Oh, poor Alanis about that song. And I'm not going to add to the fire of none of that is irony. It's just unfortunate. But at the end of the day, it's a bit what it is. If you want this energy, listen to Alanis Morissette's irony. Just know most of it, if not all of it, isn't irony. Just listen to it. Just listen to that angry girl from my generation. One of the angry girls from my generation. We were all angry back in the 90s. Yelling and screaming about stupid shit. It's the song that's playing in my head as I'm doing this. What's on top? Seven Pentacles. Why is that important? Because that's the Seven Pentacles. It's read with this. Why am I your second favorite? This is symmetry happening here. Why is this here? Why is now not the right time? Because it had its time. Everything in life. Your lesson here is everything in life has its moment in time. And when that moment in time is past, we can't go back and relive it. We can't go back and do it. We can only do things when the energy is right, divine timing. The energy is right for something to happen. We can't go back. We can't go redo our honeymoon with somebody because our marriage is failing. Oh my God, we're going to go relive the honeymoon. We're going to get the same room. We're going to book the same room. We're going to go to the same place. You can't, because the energy is different. The surrounding energies are different. It will not be the same. Plus, there's water under the bridge with that person. It ruins it. It's just an example. This Seven of Pentacles falling here is talking about its time was over here, not now. Okay? You got other shit. You got other commitments. There's some reason that matters, that you can't do this now. You can't be the clog dancer going around to all the county fairs. Okay? What are you going to do? Take the kids with you? What are you going to do? You can't. Okay? Why is that important? What's the deal here? Why is the universe bringing this energy in? Because it doesn't mean you can't draw the Ten of Cups might be a whole lot of fairyland in this case, but it doesn't mean it can't make you happy. It can't. It's all how you look at things. Okay, let's use my clog. I know it's silly, but you just got to catch my drift. Okay, this is different for all of you, but silly sometimes gets the point home. I know you can't do the clog dancing thing. You wished it would have happened back here. I wanted nothing more than to be that. I was obsessed with it, and now I get the offer and I can't do it. That's fine. It's all about perspective, how you look at it. Be happy about the fact. Give it a chuckle that you actually could have. You actually were good enough. You could have been that clog dancer. You can make anything happen you want in your mind, up in the 5D even, right? You can make things happen. In your mind, you can dream. You could say, I'm going to accept this offer and do it. It's real because the offer is real. So dreaming of whether this is a person coming in that you just can't be with, they just told you too late, whatever it is, you could still dream that you could accept the offer. You could accept the opportunity. And that alone, You can learn something from that. You can learn a little bit. It might even increase your self-esteem even more. To know that the clog dancing circuit needs you. Okay? Or this other person loved you. Even though they were always afraid to tell you. Right? Again, very common for this energy to have childhood dreams come back. Right? All that kind of thing. Very common. Right here. I got a friend, he's an actor. Anyway, he originally was out here in the 90s trying to be an actor. And he was in his, I think he was in his 30s then. But late 20s, early 30s. And nothing ever happened for him. He did one indie film, I forget what it was called. Something about Venice or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, he did one little indie film, that was it. So he moved away, his parents died, or dad or mom or something. He had to go back to New York, upstate New York, to take care of them. And he came back. He came back in like 2012, 2013, maybe, something like that. Anyway, he's everywhere. He's a walk-on actor now on I literally can't watch a show without seeing him pop in somewhere. It can happen, right? I don't know, is he still doing that? I guess he is. Yeah, I guess even today. Yeah, it's a little less today. His heyday was like 2016 to like 2020. He was everywhere, all right? And he always said, you know, I might have enjoyed it more had it happened back then. You know, now I don't have the energy for it. He didn't really feel like he had the energy. He didn't have as much gusto for it as he had back in the day. But it happened, you know, and at least he got a chance to experience it. My point is that that's this kind of energy. Don't try to take the negative attitude he did, where I would have appreciated it more in my 20s. You know, it sucks. Here I am, 50-something, and this shit is happening now. What the fuck? You know, that kind of thing. Try not to look at it from that angle. Try to look at it as it's happening. The energy was always there for it to happen, right? The energy was always there for you to be that famous clog dancer, for you to have a love affair with this person. They were just afraid to admit it. And everything relies on divine timing. The energy being right for something to happen. So the energy was right for it to happen now. Appreciate that. Have some gratitude is what I'm saying for whatever this is. Try not to be too bummed that you can't do it. All right? It's proving to you. It's coming in for a reason. Okay? Seven of Pentacles proves that alone being here. There's many meanings to this being here. It's coming in for a reason. Coming in to show you that you did have what it takes, or this person always did love you, or you're getting shown that you were right about something. Whatever it is, it should boost your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth a lot more than it already is. Why is 7 Pentacles here? The 5 of Wands, right? This is creating. It had its time. It had its moment in time. Now, don't let a bunch of nonsense cloud this 10 of Cups. I'll pull another card out. The 3 of Wands. Look at that. Be a bit more philosophical with it. It's just the way it is. Wow. Because it's happening for a reason. There's Temperance. I'll pull one more. It's happening for a reason. It's happening to help you, not to hurt you. Maybe cancel out a little bitterness you might have that it never happened before. Angel energy cancels out devil energy. Maybe this cancels out a little bitterness that you might have had about it never happening before. Right? Maybe. I don't know. There's some reason I'm here talking about this with you. Doesn't have to be, and again, don't take me literally. I know some people will. Well, I'm not an actor, so, you know. Oh, okay. It's not what I'm talking about. Well, I'm not a clog dancer. Okay, again, you just got to catch my drift. It's probably someone telling you they love you. It could be a job coming back. It's definitely here, with the way I feel this, it's something that you once dreamed of. And now it's just bad timing that it's actually happening. But it's not. And I don't want you to see it as bad timing. I want you to actually see it for what it is. It's happening for a reason. All right? It's happening to show you something. Be a bit more philosophical about it than combative. All right? That's your reading. I got nothing else to say. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, I've done my best. This is really cool energy when it comes in, by the way. You know? This can really teach you a lot. Let me pull one card on the Page of Cups. Randomly at the bottom is the Empress. Yeah. Give me one card on the Page of Cups. Just one. Just for fun. Ten of Wands. and the Nine of Cups. It makes you a bit in the Seven of Wands. It's distant. I said one, I pulled a couple. Hey, I just go with the energy. The energy said pull another one and take the bottom one. Okay. 10 Wands, 9 Cups, 7 Wands. It is what it is. It's one of those things that makes you chuckle. It's hard that this is happening now. It's something you once wanted, but it feels a little bit distant. Feels like you can't do it, right? Feels like its time has come, right? It shows up, but you got to put it out real quick. The Ace of Wands, like a match blowing out in the wind, because it had its time and you've moved on. You're in another era now. It's okay. These are very special moments in life. If you can be philosophical about it, right? Look at it from a lofty perspective. You could really, moments like this can really enhance your life. Things like this that just make you stop and chuckle. I wanted so bad to be a clog dancer when I was a kid. And now, here it is. The opportunity of a lifetime. And I can't do it because I got this other shit going. That's unreal, right? There you go. That's an example of what I'm talking about. I said all that with a smile on my face. Right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.